Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day whenever and wherever you're watching this video. Today, you're just gonna follow me around. Today is Sunday, and we're just gonna kind of do a day in the life. I haven't vlogged in a really long time, so I figured this would be a good way to kind of start getting, back into that mode of operation. So I'm excited to be filming this video today. Like I said, it's just like a day in the life. So I'm sitting here at my kitchen table. I just had some breakfast. I had one of those Jimmy Dean delights where it's like a turkey sausage patty with the egg white, some cheese on an English muffin. It was absolutely delicious. I've been eating those things for about a week now. We get them from Costco in like the really big box, and Steven and I really like those and like to eat them throughout the week or on the weekends. They're just a great source of protein and like good nutrition on the go. So I just had that, and then I'm finishing up my coffee here. This little cup that I got from Target, it says cup of cozy. Isn't that so cute? So I'm drinking that. But what we have on the agenda today is we're gonna go to church. My dad and my stepmom are in town from Iowa. So they came in yesterday and we went to the pumpkin patch, and they also went to my job. My job yesterday had a open house to celebrate our 1-year anniversary of our facility being open with FedEx. So they went to that yesterday, which was really awesome. Got to show them my job. And then, like I said, we went to a pumpkin patch to just kill some time because we were planning on doing that with the kids. And I got this beautiful white pumpkin. Oh my gosh, it's like the perfect little pumpkin. And then I got this guy too. Such a cool pumpkin. So I'm gonna put those two things on my front porch. I already have like a regular pumpkin down here. That's a really good size. So I'm gonna put 3 of those on my porch and kind of make it look fall-y. I would like to also try to find some mums today and put those on my front porch and just kind of dress up my front porch a little bit. I feel like it doesn't look very festive at all. So I'd like to do that today. But like I said, go to church with the family, have lunch with my family. And then at 3 o'clock, I have an eyelash appointment because these guys need to be fixed. And I just need a refill. So we're gonna do that at 3 o'clock today. And then I have to pick up an order from Target that I placed yesterday just to pick up some things. And then our groceries are getting delivered. So I need to, when they get delivered this afternoon/evening, then put those away. So you're just gonna kind of like follow me every day in a life of what it's kind of like to be me. So that's kind of what we're doing. So right now I have not done anything with myself. I literally just rolled out of bed. So it's about, I think 9:30. Let me check the time here real quick. I think that's what the time is. I'm just gonna find a phone here real quick. Okay, so it's actually 9:48. So it's almost 10 o'clock and church starts at 10:30, but I never get there on time. And sometimes church never starts on time too, so it is what it is. When I get there, I get there. But we're gonna keep it real simple today, so I'm gonna go pick out an outfit and put on some makeup and get dressed and we'll go. So anyway, I'm excited for you guys to follow me around today. So let's get going. I'll see you soon. Okay, you guys, so I am dressed and you just watched me put on my makeup. I totally changed up the lip combo. As you probably saw in those clips, the way I was doing that lip combo looked terrible, so I just started all over and redid my lips, so it looks a lot better now. But I just did a really natural makeup look because, again, I'm getting my eyelashes done today, and you're not supposed to wear like any type of eye makeup because it interferes with the process. So I just kept it really simple, really glowy cheeks today. I'll show you my outfit. So I got this little Sherpa type thing from Target yesterday. It was in their athletic department and I really just love the color, and it's starting to get cooler here in Kansas City. So I just figured, what the hey. And I had gone to Target a few times before and saw this, and I walked by it and I was like, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. And then we were there yesterday because we were getting things for dinner, and I was just like, okay, I've denied myself enough. I have to have this thing. So it was super cute. So I'm wearing this, my wedding rings, my Apple Watch as accessories. I've got these gold earrings that I found from Target way long ago. This basic gold chain from Rocksbox, which is really great. And then I just got some black leggings on here. I'll show you that real quick because the angle doesn't really help that much. So just some basic black leggings. And then I got these new shoes. They're Doc Martens, and they're like in this booty style. So it's not their typical lace up, and it's in the style Chelsea. So that's what I've got on today in terms of my outfit. So it is now, I think it's a little bit past 10:30.
It's 10:35.
10:35. Good morning. So we're gonna head in the car, go to church. Speaking of that, I need to grab my Bible. I've got like several different types of Bibles, but this is the one that we have on the piano. This is a really good one if you're in the market for a Bible. Sorry. If you're in the market for a Bible, I really like this one. This is the Archaeological Study Bible. I got this like 2 years ago, I think from like a Mardel or Lifeway, wherever Bibles are sold. It's the English Standard Version, which I really like. My favorite versions of the Bible are the English Standard Version, Christian Standard Version, and the Message. Those are like my three favorites. I really, really like those. ESV is like a simpler understanding of like King James. There's still some like flowery metaphorical language to the ESV. What I really like about this one is it kind of gives you some archaeological and historical context to where scriptures are coming from, which is really good because you don't take things out of context. And I like the Christian Standard Version because it's kind of similar to ESV, but sometimes puts things in a more plain, everyday type of language. And then the Message is just like very easy to understand, puts it in layman's terms, very like everyday English, sometimes really straight to the point, which in some scriptures I really like, especially if you have a hard time understanding what the scripture's trying to say. But other times, like because it is kind of straight to the point on some of the things, it takes away from the metaphorical kind of flowery language that I like of some scriptures. So that's why I like the different versions. So again, if you're interested in a Bible, this is a really good one. Another one I recommend is from the brand She Reads Truth. It's geared towards women, but it's a really great Bible. And that's the one that has the Christian Standard Version. It's a really, really good Bible. I don't have it around here somewhere, but just look it up online. It's a really, really good Bible, especially geared towards us ladies, which I really, really like. So anyway, enough of me rambling on and on and on. I've got my Bible here, I've got my purse and everything over there. So we're gonna head on to church. So I'll see you guys soon. Hey everybody, sorry if I am not quite in the frame here. My camera, like little tripod thing that I have in the car, is not cooperating, so I'm gonna try to keep myself in frame as much as I can without causing an accident. Try to keep my eyes on the road. But anyway, it's now 2:30 and I am driving to my appointment. So we had lunch, which was great. We had like the greater family there, so we just had extra members there that joined, which was great. And then of course my dad and stepmom were there too. Anytime they come into town, they also eat lunch with us, so we ate lunch with them and sent them on their merry way. So they're back driving towards Iowa now, and I'm driving, like I said, to my appointment. So thus far it's been a good day. I'm hoping that this appointment goes quick and I can kind of get some other things done. I'd like to go to the gym today too. It's been a few days since I've been taking some days off because I've been having like these back issues where, and I don't even think it's my back. I think at first it was my back. I think now it's more of like my hip and glute on the right side get really tight for some reason, and it makes it like really painful to like stand and walk. So I've been trying to get back into working out, but obviously, right, if I'm having pain while I'm trying to like work out, that's not a great incentivizer, right? So I've been trying to do better on like, I would work out for a day and then rest a few days, work out another day, rest a few days. So so that's kind of where I'm at. I think the last time I worked out was Wednesday. Today's Sunday, so I took several days off. So I do need to go to the gym. However, my gym closes at 7 on Sundays. So I think with just all the errands that I need to run, I don't know if I'll be able to make it to my gym, but I might be able to squeeze in a home workout. We'll see. Like I said, my appointment's from 3 to 4, and then I do need to pick up some things from Target. And then, there's a cop. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, he's chasing somebody. He like flew through that light. Goodness, that's crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I was just saying that I do want to go to the gym. Cop number 2. Something's going down here in Kansas City. And I totally lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, I was just saying that I'd like to go to the gym, but my gym closes at 7 on Sundays, so I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make it in time with everything else that I had planned for the day. And honestly, like going to the gym was kind of like an afterthought this morning when I got to church. I was like, oh, it'd be so nice to go to the gym, because I haven't been in a few days. But we'll just see how the day goes. If I'm not able to go today, I can always like squeeze in a home workout or do something at home just to get my body moving a little bit. I think that's one of the things that I've been really trying to work on more, is moving my body more. I just find like I'm very sedentary. I sit a lot, and that's just the nature of my job. I do sit a lot. Gosh, that is the 3rd cop. Something's going on. Hopefully it's not affecting my exit where I need to be. He like literally just came out of nowhere. He didn't even have his sirens on. I just saw him like go whoosh right by me. Crazy. Okay. Anyway, I guess all that to say is that I've been trying to work out more because I realize I'm very sedentary. And my fitness has declined significantly and I've gained weight. So I know that I need to do something about it before it gets too out of hand. And so I'm trying to like get back into the gym. I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to, use the standing desk at my job. So I'm trying to do things where I'm not sitting down all day and just sitting on my ass and then go home and sit on my ass too. So I'm trying to do things to help move my body a little bit more. So anyway, we'll see how that goes, see how the day goes with that. But I definitely want to try to get some type of physical activity in today. So there's that. I also want to give you guys a recap on church. I wasn't able to film a lot of the church service. I just didn't think it was like appropriate to like pull out my camera, you know, and just start like filming, because that's not typically what I do when I go to church. I just kind of sit there and just observe and, you know, just attend church. So I didn't want to just like bust out the camera, because I just felt like that'd be weird and awkward and just not appropriate for the setting that I was in. So I figured I'd just give you a little recap while I'm driving, kill the time. So you would have saw like a little clip of like the music. So Stephen does music every week with his really good friend named Brian. They always do music every week, and we have a very small crowd. I would say we probably have 12 people or less on every given Sunday, and that's like including myself and the pastor. Like, it's just a very, very small group, which is fine. It's always been kind of a smaller group anyway. So, you know, Stephen did the music, and then the message was on roots of rejection, and how if you don't deal with like roots of rejection, how that can kind of manifest in your life, whether it's you develop an addiction or you always feel this sense of guilt and shame. And you can get roots of rejection from different things in your life. You know, like people could have publicly humiliated you. You could have felt like someone didn't like you, or you've experienced trauma in your childhood to where it was a significant type of trauma where you feel rejection, and you have been told you're not wanted, right? So all of those things are considered rejection, and if not dealt with, can lead to like roots of rejection in your life and how they kind of manifest in your life. So we talked about that, like something seriously going down, because that's like the fourth cop, and now there's like a paddy wagon, which if you're not familiar with what a paddy wagon is, it's like a cop van that escorts people. So something's going down, and all these cops and people are heading in the direction that I am. So it's going to be interesting if I can get to my appointment. But back to what I was saying about the message is that, you know, essentially all of us at times have felt rejected, and all of us at times have felt a sense of like rejection, whether it's from your parents or from people that you feel like betrayed you in your life. Like, we all feel this sense of rejection, and we all have a responsibility to do something about that. And you know, you have a choice, right? There's always a decision tree in your life of whether you can hold on to that root of rejection and just feel like, you know, you're never good enough, nobody likes you, nobody you know, you're worthless, like you have those type of thoughts, and you build up walls, you know, to protect yourself, because it's like, well, nobody likes me anyway, so I'm gonna reject you before like you can reject me, right? Or you can go the healthy route and, you know, have God, you know, have Jesus like fix that in your life, and understand that like God accepts you, and you don't need to feel that sense of rejection anymore, because God, you know, has accepted you, you know, into the fold, into the family, right? So I guess I feel like the reason I wanted to share that is because here, I'm gonna get over. Is because at times, like, you know, I started recently going back to therapy. I think I've told you guys about my therapy journey here on YouTube. I started going to therapy during COVID, so last year, 2020. Last year was just a really hard year for me in a lot of different aspects, and I could tell it was taking a toll on me mentally. And so I started doing therapy with a great counselor, and but then I stopped going to therapy because, you know, therapy's not cheap. And I started to see an improvement in my mental health. So I was just like, hey, what's going on, right? Oh my gosh, you guys. Hold on, I'm going to stop recording. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. There was like, I was trying to figure out what was going on. I don't know what was happening. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So basically I was going to therapy during the pandemic, and it really helped me a lot with what I was going through. I was experiencing a lot of like anxiety and depression and since like feeling of isolation, and so therapy like helped me a lot. Like I was starting to feel like myself again. And then I stopped going to therapy because I'm like, well, I feel better now. It's expensive. I don't want to keep spending money on something where I feel like the issue's been resolved, right? So I stopped going, and I was fine for a while. Like I wasn't experiencing any symptoms of anxiety, depression. Like I was doing fine. And then I've just recently noticed again that I'm starting to see those things like rear its ugly head again. And so I kind of know now, like, okay, like it's getting to a point where it's not manageable anymore. And so I just made the decision to start going back to therapy. So I had my first session this past Thursday, and it's really great. It's all online, which is great because then you can keep yourself safe during COVID. You don't have to go in person. And what's nice about online therapy is like, you know, you can kind of set it on your terms. You know, you could even chat with your therapist, like, you know, if you're having a really bad day, you don't have to wait for your next session, right, for them to call you back. You can just send them like a chat and say, hey, I'm having a really bad day, you know, this is my day, and you can like text message them basically. Anyway, one of the things that came up in my session this past week was just about like growing up. You know, I had always felt this sense of I kind of called it like, I don't remember exactly what I called it. I didn't call it rejection, but like sitting in church today, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like what I talked about with my therapist. Like I always felt like an outsider looking in. I always kind of felt like I was the kid that no one really understood, and no one really, no one really understood, I guess was the best way to describe it. And so I think that has caused me to like put up some walls in myself, like a sense of like, I'm going to keep you at an arm's length so that you can't hurt me, you know, kind of a thing. And I think that has attributed to like me being a very reserved person and not really sharing a lot with someone until I know like I can trust you, and feel like you're not going to use that information for bad, or like, you know, I'm going to open myself up to you and then, you know, we're not friends anymore, or like, you know, you think of me differently now, you know, all of those like self-protecting things. So I don't know, I just felt like it was like a confirmation from God of like, yeah, this is like a root issue in your life. You know, you have this feeling of rejection. And again, I didn't call it that when I was with my therapist. I think I just told her like I always felt different, like no one really understood me. And I think part of that was I grew up in a pretty conservative Christian environment where I'm a biracial child. Most of y'all know that about me if you don't know that already. So growing up in a very conservative Christian environment where it's mainly white people, and you're one of the few brown people in the room, and your parents are in an interracial relationship, there are times that people just don't know what to do with you. And I think if you're a person of color, you kind of understand what I'm talking about, in terms of like, well, you're not white, you're not black, but yet you're in this like really conservative white culture. And so it's like trying to fit a circle in a square peg sometimes is kind of how I felt. Like I had friends, don't get me wrong, I had people that, you know, at the time I felt like I connected with, but there were times I didn't feel seen, I didn't feel heard. And I think that attributed, you know, to some of the feelings I feel today, where it's like I feel like it's hard for me to make friends and trust people sometimes, because it's like, oh, if I open up to you too much, are you going to hurt me? Are you going to misunderstand me? Are you really going to understand like where I'm coming from? Or are you going to use this against me? So I think I have a lot of those kind of thoughts swirling in my mind. And you know, I just felt like church today was just like a confirmation from God of like, yeah, that's like something you got to deal with. You got to deal with this like rejection that you feel in yourself, and just know you are good enough. You know that whoever has rejected you in the past, like they're hurting themselves or they've got their own issues, right, that they're dealing with, and they take it out on you, essentially. So it's just like learning to like interpret people's actions with you and understand that a lot of times how people treat you is not a reflection of who you are. And I think that's a lesson that I'm really like, it's starting to click in me now. Like, okay, how I've been treated in the past is not a reflection of who I am. It's just how people have perceived me or how people think I am. Or they don't know what to do. So they're just like, oh, you know, they just treat you a certain way, or they're hurting themselves. And so then they act upon that hurt, right? And they kind of lash out at you. So I guess all that to say is, I think, you know, it was just like a God moment today in church, with just that, hey, you know, this is something that God's speaking to me of, like highlighting something in my life about, hey, yeah, this is something you should probably start working on. And that's why I really felt like I needed to go to therapy, because I was like, something's just like not right with me. I felt just off again, you know, and I think it's just like you got to listen to those inklings that you get in yourself. And I mean, I call them inklings. People might call them the Holy Spirit. Just a voice that's telling you, go get yourself checked out. Go get yourself taken care of. And I know therapy in the Christian circles can be controversial. I think that's complete bull crap. I think you need to take care of yourself. I think you need to have healthy mental health. I think you need to recognize when you don't feel right. And that was definitely for me. You know, I definitely had that moment of, I don't feel like myself. I don't feel good. I don't feel like I'm where I need to be. I'm just gonna park here. Sorry, you guys, like this parking garage is crazy. So I'm trying to find some parking, but it gives me a chance to talk to you. I've said all that to say is that don't be afraid to get help. Don't be afraid to face those issues, those fears, no matter how painful it is, because you're going to feel better in the long run with your mental health. So anyway, we can talk more about that, but I'm here now. I need to get out of this parking garage and get to where I need to be, and I've got like 5 minutes to do it. So I'll check in with you guys later. Hey everybody, so it is now almost 5 o'clock and I got my eyelashes done, so they are nice and beautiful again. And I just picked up some things here at the grocery store. I was gonna go to Target and get those things, but Target didn't have everything that I wanted, so I just figured just go to the grocery store. So I did that, got what I needed, picked up dinner. Tonight we're just gonna do frozen pizza, keep it really simple. So I picked up a couple pizzas and some coffees for the week and just some other things. So when I get home, I'll show you guys my grocery haul. But yeah, we're headed home now. I'm hot. It's like 75 degrees today, and this thing is like wearing a blanket outside. I didn't think it was gonna get that warm today. I thought it was gonna stay in the 60s like it was yesterday. So I'm hot, you guys. So I'm gonna roll down my windows. I'm like literally sweating. I'm going to roll down my windows and cool off on the way home. So I will see you guys in just a second. Hey you guys, so this is the voiceover portion of the vlog. I realized that my audio didn't work in this clip. So here is my grocery haul. So I picked up these 2 pizzas again from the grocery store. They were absolutely delicious. We ended up eating the first one there on the top, but the second one we still have not tried yet, so I'll give you a review on that once we're done with that. As you can see, we got some waters in the background there. I got some protein bars, those clearly Canadian waters, which are absolutely delicious. We also picked up some dessert there, so you can see some pound cake, which is a really great dessert, and we absolutely loved that. We've got some Cool Whip. I also picked up some frozen strawberries and raspberries for the dessert that day. It was absolutely great. I got my coffees for the week. Those are the Starbucks cold and crafted coffees with sugar. They're great on the go. Then I also got some Topo Chicos. Those things are amazing. And those are the grapefruit flavor. They're absolutely delicious, you guys. If you have not tried Topo Chicos, you need to check them out. Then I had also gotten some chocolate syrup for the pound cake. And then you can see the chips. So that is the complete haul. And we absolutely loved it. Hey guys, so I am moving on to the next project of the day. So I'm going to get my porch nice and prettied up here. There's some better lighting. So I'm gonna get my porch all prettied up. So this is my porch situation right now, you guys. So this is what I'm working with. This is my porch. So you can kind of see it's just kind of plain Jane. So I want to put like my pumpkins here along with my little flower that I got and make it look pretty. So here we go. Before and after. All right, so it's not much, but you can see just a little decor here on the porch. So I got that little flower that you saw me pick up at the store. We got that pumpkin from my mother-in-law, and then those are the 2 pumpkins that I got from the pumpkin patch that I showed you earlier. So again, not much, but at least it kind of helps dress up the porch a little bit for when people come to visit us. And then our cute little mat that says Home Sweet Home. So anyway, that's just something that I wanted to do just to kind of dress it up for a little bit. It's not much, but at least it makes the porch look a little bit better. So, all right, a little bit more close-up action of the pumpkins. I swear guys, my channel's not always gonna be about pumpkins, but I just think this is so cute. So I just wanted to add another thing, like if you are kind of on a budget and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough money to go all out and spend like on a whole fall decor, like seriously, just get yourself some pumpkins and a little flower. It made a huge difference on my porch here. It's all natural, so once those things start to go, you can just compost them, dispose of them, and it's just really, really cute. You can find pumpkins almost anywhere that are really affordable. So just wanted to bring that thought to you guys. In fact, hold on, I'm actually going to turn this guy around because I really got him because of his coloring. He's got some really cool coloring. Yeah, I like that kind of the contrast there. So again, just wanted to kind of hit it from different angles. This is from the other side of the porch. So again, you can get elaborate as you want, but I think these 3 little pumpkins and some flowers is cute enough. All these pumpkins together, the small one was like $5 from the pumpkin patch. The bigger one, I think they were charging $15. These mums were $15, so $35, and then I got that pumpkin for free. But I mean, I was seeing pumpkins like that size at Target yesterday for like $6, $7. So again, all this is very affordable, so you can decorate on a budget to celebrate the fall season. So I just wanted to add that on too before I close out this clip. All right, live from my bathroom. Hey guys. So it's, I think, around 8:45 now, and just to kind of catch you up on what we've been doing. So we ate some dinner. We had some of those pizzas, and then we had dessert with that pound cake. And I did mine really, really nice. I added the frozen raspberries, the frozen strawberries, I added the chocolate syrup and the Cool Whip. And then we added like raspberry preserve to it too. My gosh, you guys, it was so, so good. So we did that and just kind of sat there and watched some TikToks a little bit. Guys, I'm like obsessed with TikTok right now. I know I'm probably like late to the game in terms of TikTok, but I've been really like digging TikToks lately. I like all sorts of TikToks. So if you have anybody that you like, send them my way. I watch a couple of like, I like ones where they like depict like Karen situations, like customer service. I think it's so funny because I used to work in customer service. So I get like the really annoying customer ones. It's, I think, are just so relatable to me and so funny. So I like those. I watch a couple of musical TikToks. I watch some people that are deconstructing in their Christianity, and I always find their perspective very interesting. So like I said, I watch like a variety of crap. I have a couple of fashion people that I watch on there, makeup people. So again, I'm kind of like an open book. So when it comes to just stuff like that, I watch some comedy ones too. So if there's anybody that you like and enjoy that you think I would enjoy as well, then put them in the comment section below. I'd love to know who you're getting some joy and entertainment out of, or who you've been finding informational, and I'll check them out and see if I dig them, if I like them. So watched a couple of TikToks, and then what did I do then after that? Oh, and then I just basically was like, oh shoot, like I need to kind of just start getting ready to shower. So with eyelash extensions, you actually can't get your face wet for 24 hours after the appointment, because if you do, then it messes with the glue in the eyelashes. So on the days that I do a lash appointment, I always take a bath, or I try to shower in the morning. Like if my appointment's earlier in the day, then I try to like take a shower that morning so I don't have to worry about it in the evening. Oh, my battery's dying. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my battery died. But as I was saying, I just figured it was getting close to bedtime, so I needed to start getting ready for bed. And one of the things I do is take a bath, and that I can't shower for 24 hours after my lash appointment. So it's kind of nice because you kind of give yourself an excuse to have self-care and just to kind of pamper yourself a little bit. Another thing that I've been realizing through therapy, that I need to take care of myself. And that was one of the things that my therapist was like, hey, you need to start self-care, because you can't really help others unless you're whole. And that is such a true statement. But there's so many times where you just put others first, because that's easier to take care of other people versus taking care of yourself. So just doing some small things like that really have helped. So I'm gonna do some self-care this evening and take a bath and relax a little bit, and I will check in with you guys before the night is over to close out the vlog. So I'll see you soon. Okay guys, so I am fresh out the bath here. It was wonderful. I had a great relaxing time in there. So I'm just kind of doing my skincare routine. I figured you guys would want to see that. So first thing, well, let me back up. So I removed my makeup with some micellar water. I just used the Garnier one. And this is the hydrating one with rose water. So I used that, and then I went in and I exfoliated, and then I used my cleanser from Lancer, the Method cleanser system. So I used the Lancer Method cleanser, and then and I just used that with my Michael Todd Sonic brush to really clean my face. And I like to use that on the days that I wear makeup so I can really get a really deep clean. So now I'm out the shower, and I just put on this hyaluronic eye cream from Mario Badescu. This is a really good one, and I use it day and night. It's a really good cream. So I've got that, and then the next thing I'm going to use is this RoC Retinol Correction Line Smoothing Night Serum Capsules. And these are like all over TikTok, you guys. But it's these little capsules that you use on your skin. And this is what it looks like basically. You just tear off the top, and then you just kind of squeeze the serum. So the serum's on my fingers. It's probably about, I would say, a quarter size. And then I'm just gonna put it on the skin. So this is kind of like, it's gonna sit on my skin all night, but it's a really good gentle retinol. At least my skin doesn't respond to it. My skin can kind of be a little sensitive sometimes. It can be a little irritant, but this does not bother it at all. I had a black speck on my face. So again, this was all over TikTok, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. But they say it's really good, like, to resurface your skin, and like just gives you all the benefits of a retinol, which I am approaching my 40s, which is crazy for me to say. So I need to step up my skincare game. I've always like really cared about my skincare. Like, I've always moisturized my skin. I've always used sunscreen, but now I need to start pulling out like the bad boys, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna give this like a few minutes to kind of soak in my skin, because it is very much like a serum. So I just kind of continue to massage that in, really get that worked into my system, into my skin, like so. Okay. And then depending on how dry my skin is, I'll go for a lighter night cream or I'll go for a heavier night cream. My skin doesn't feel super dry right now, so I'm gonna go with this number 7 Lift and Illuminate night cream. And it's a good balance of not too heavy but not too thin. And this is a really, really good night cream. And this is good for your neck too. So I do kind of move that down on my neck. So I just kind of put it on my skin and then I do kind of work it up on my neck ever so gently. You don't want to be rough with it. And then I just kind of do that. Again, just kind of doing upward motions in a gentle fashion. Okay. And try to avoid the eyes. Okay, so that's basically it, you guys. I would do other things, like if I was having like zits or something, I might put like on a zit treatment, but my skin has been doing really, really well. It's been actually really, really great. I haven't had a zit in a few weeks. Sometimes I get hormonal acne, so my hormones, or if I'm really stressed out, I break out. So I've been really trying to work on reducing my stress and also just trying to keep my hormones in check. So sometimes if my that's not what I was gonna say. So there are times that I use this as well. This is Curology. You probably heard about this on the internet, but this is a custom made skincare for you. So you fill out a survey, you tell them what your skin issues are, and then they send you basically a customized prescription. They specialize in acne, but they also will include anti-aging and other like good things for your skin. So I use this every other night. So I used this last night, so I'm not going to use it tonight, but it's a really, really good blend. This also has like a form of a retinoid in it. It's not retinol, but it's like a retinoid that does the same thing. It kind of helps exfoliate, resurface the skin, helps your body generate new skin cells so your skin looks tight and bright. So I think I have that in here. I also have something for dark spots and then something to help treat acne too. So I've been using this for years. It's a really, really good brand. This is not sponsored, excuse me. I just really believe in this product, and they mail it right to your door. If you have any questions about your prescription, you can chat with your dermatologist. It's all online. And if there's like, if you want them to change up the formula, you can do that. It's very much customized to you. So if you're interested in something like that, check it out. I think this bottle lasts me like 2 months and I only pay $40. So it's really, really good. They have started to expand their line where they think they include like a cleanser now and I think some type of moisturizer, but I like my products. And so I don't want to really branch out unless something stops working for me, but I like the things that I use now. They work great for my skin and I just happen to incorporate this. So this is something else that I will use every other night. I'm trying to think of what else I need to do in my routine before I mosey on my way to the bedroom and start getting ready for bed. I will go just spend some time in my bed before I actually go to sleep. One other thing I'm going to do tonight before I go to bed, and I meant to mention this earlier, and I actually meant to do it earlier, but we're going to a wedding next week and it's really exciting. However, I kind of had a little bit of anxiety about this wedding and I've kind of kept it to myself. So I don't know if Steven can hear me right now, but I have a little bit of anxiety about it because all of my wedding attire no longer fits me. So I think I've told you guys this afternoon that I've gained some significant weight, and basically nothing that I would wear to a wedding that's in my closet right now would even remotely fit me. Like I'm at least 2 sizes too big for it. So that's a deflating feeling like, oh my God, like how did I get myself in this situation? Like that's really bad. So I then started searching online this morning to find a dress, and I think I found one on Lulu's. And I'll put a picture here or here somewhere, but I'm gonna order it tonight because the wedding is on Saturday and I need it here no later than like Thursday because I don't wanna push it. So I'm gonna order it online, pay for the extra shipping. I don't even care at this point because I don't have the time this week to like go find a dress. Like, I found what I want online, it's cute, I think it'll work, and I just need to get it done. So I thought, you know, oh, I'll just look in my closet, see what I can find. And, you know, as I kind of started scrolling, I'm like, that's too small. That's definitely too small. Oh my God, everything is too small. And so I just need to buy a dress. So I'm probably gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna get on my computer and make that purchase so that way it can get here on time. Because I really don't want to be in a situation on Saturday where I literally don't have anything to wear that's appropriate for a wedding. So I would hate that, or having to scramble on a Friday night going to like a Macy's or a Nordstrom or something and trying to figure it out. So anyway, all that to say is I'll probably do some of that and then I'll go to bed. So I'm gonna close out this vlog here. I think it's funny that I started the vlog in this robe and I'm ending the vlog in this robe. I don't know, guys, there might be something to that. I just like being in my robe. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you supporting my channel. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss anything on this channel. That'd be really, really great. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. And don't forget to comment in the comment section who your favorite TikTokers are right now, because I seriously will go look at them, you guys. I'm not playing around. I really will go look. So anyway, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.